Now you found you can really do more things as a commission. Okay, trying to advocate for anything, any changes in your schools. Okay. Finally, we have 5 more minutes left. Any more questions? Let me give it back to Jerry.
Yeah, I just, picking up on what just Sophia was talking about, because I've served on a number of commissions, it's, you want to sort of have that balance between activities and policies, because activities are a lot of fun, and you get folks all excited and all that, and so you just want to make sure that you're there also to provide policy recommendations and such. And speaking of policy, there's something important I want to talk about with schools, and the thing I think I wish all parents knew is that this whole back to the just jumping back to the school board and all that is that we essentially, you can think of the board as setting goals, setting what to do, right? But we don't get involved in how to do it. It's considered bad governance to go in and tell the principal that, oh, the ceiling should be painted blue, right? That's for the experts. And so we want, you might pass a policy that says, oh, I don't know, the school should have a happy learning environment or something. And you let the experts decide what that means for wall colors. And so a lot of times we get requests from parents coming in and they want something very specific to be done, right? It's just like you wouldn't go to Steve Jobs and, well, not that we're Steve Jobs or anything like that, to ask for something very specific about, well, the Apple store should be open an hour later, right? And so there's a very clear division of responsibilities. And so as an elected official, you really have to keep in mind keep your eye on the big picture and making sure you're focused on policy and goals rather than how things get done. And so with that, I think we have some time for Q&A, unless Gilbert has something to add.
So you think us as elected officials, being on the school board trustee or being as a mayor or city council member, how much do you think as an elected official that we earn? How much do you think we get paid per month? Just throw out a number. How much do you think we get paid per month? What did you say? $1,000. Lower, higher? $1,000? We're that cheap?
Lower.
2,500? Zero? That's good. Close. Just kidding. Yes? I'm sorry? 300? Better. So on the Cupertino City Council, we get paid $740 a month. $740 a month. How much you get paid, Sophia?
Much lower.
How much?
About 200 per month.
I get 200 per meeting. The more meetings I go to, the more I make. But usually it's about 2 meetings a month.
I was invited to lots of candidates, and I donate more than I earned to the candidate because I need to support people willing to run for public service. So it's a deficit for me, definitely.
So at the end of the day, we get paid below minimum wage. Cupertino minimum wage, $15 per hour. If you add all the time that we volunteer, give money, whatever, we get paid below minimum wage. How long do our meetings last? Saratoga, how long do they last?
For a very controversial meeting, we run probably 4 or 5 hours every 2 weeks.
Cupertino, school board.
We try to finish in like 2 to 3, but the human growth one was like twice that.
Foothill De Anza Community College trustee, 1 hour. We meet once a month. Cupertino City Council, controversial item. I take the credit as mayor for Santa Clara County for our 15 cities. We started closed session at 4 o'clock, finished at 6, had a dinner break. 6:45, we started our regular council meeting that was regarding Valco General Plan amendment. We took the gold prize. We finished at 3:30 in the morning? 3:45 in the morning. 3:45 in the morning. So again, for $700, $740 a month, okay, there's no way we can pay our mortgage. There's no way we can pay for our college kids' education. So it's really the love that you have. And I think that for public policymakers or elected officials, we would love to see more people of color, more Asian Americans to get involved because you're giving back to the community. So it's about writing that public policy that will affect many people's lives, at the local, county, state, and federal level. Any more questions? You have 3 great elected officials here. Any more questions?
Okay, thank you for, thank you for Jerry and Gilbert and Brandon. We finished this morning session. And we're going to take 15 minutes break. There will be snacks,